How's everybody doing? We're glad you're here. My name's Dana Fries-Hansen, and I'm the executive director of the Grand Rapids Art Museum, and this is a very special project. All of you who have participated, actually we've had participation from every corner of our community, and it's a very important thing that we're addressing these issues of the dangers of nicotine. And I'm so thrilled that we're doing this here in the Grand Rapids Art Museum. We aim to be a community convener, to bring people around important issues, whether it's art and creativity or health issues. One of our new components of our strategic plan is to be a platform for diverse dialogues. And so talking about these issues of our concern, issues about education, linking art, creativity, and health is a very important thing. And so I'm pleased to welcome you and to also introduce our host for today, the MC, Eva Aguirre-Cooper, who is Director of Community Affairs at Wood TV, also WOTV and WXSP. So I'll turn over the podium to her and we'll begin the festivities. Thank you. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is so cool to be here. And, you know, before I get started, I am from Wood TV 8 and I do like to Facebook, so I'm actually going to do a quick little video, a hello video, so I can put it on my Facebook page. Because it's like, you know, it's what you do, right? Hang on. Hold on. I got to get it in. I know, we're not in school. All right, everybody ready? When I say go, let's wave. Go. Here we go. Okay. Woohoo! Another one there. Thank you. All done. All right. Again, good afternoon. It's great to have everybody here. We're delighted that you're able to join us today to celebrate. Can you believe it? It's the 8th annual Nicotine Poster Contest. The NICOTEAM project began in 1996 with a group of volunteer physicians going to 5th grade classrooms in Grand Rapids Public Schools and talking with the students about the dangers of tobacco. It then expanded to include a youth leadership program in high school students called Teens Against Tobacco Use, as well as this annual contest, poster contest. But before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our sponsors for the contest and this evening's ceremony. The Richard and Helen DeVos Foundation, the Kent Medical Foundation, and the KCMS Alliance Foundation. We are really grateful for all their great support. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. We also want to thank the Grand Rapids Art Museum for donating this beautiful auditorium and let us come out and hang out at their place. So thank you very much, Dana. It's great to be here for both the juried poster contest and the award ceremony this evening. And the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel, which we'll get to taste later, for their delicious reception and all the food. So again, thank you for all their donations. You get to enjoy that immediately following the ceremony. Can't come to a party without food, right? Our prizes for this year's contest were donated by the Richard and Helen DeVos Foundation, Steelcase, Meyer Corporation, Kendall College of Art and Design, Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park, and the Grand Rapids Public Museum. Finally, the RDV Corporation provided the personnel needed to coordinate all these events here today. Following the ceremony, you will have an opportunity to view each of the posters entered this year. These are displayed on tables as you exit the south side of the auditorium. South, over there, okay, direction of that south side of the auditorium. We do ask all of you who competed in this year's contest to please leave your posters behind you at the museum following the ceremony, so don't pick them up and take them home. These will be returned to you, to your school, within the next few days. The winning posters on the stage will begin a tour, a poster tour, to each of your schools this week and will be returned to the artists once the tour is completed. T-shirts with the winning poster printed on them can be obtained after the ceremony from your school administrators, so you'll be able to get that at your own schools. We also wanted to mention that Dr. Tomitis and his wife Gretchen send their regrets for not being able to be present with you today. He and Gretchen are currently abroad, and I know it was really difficult for them to miss this because this is his baby. Dr. Tomitis has been a strong advocate and huge supporter of this cause, and particularly being able to recognize your talents. So with all that said, and at every one of our ceremonies over the past 7 years, we have enjoyed the enthusiastic endorsement of our mayor, George Hartwell of the city of Grand Rapids, who is currently serving a second term and is very conscious of the devastating effect of tobacco on the health on our citizens. He is present with us here today because of his conviction that the best way to stop the ravage of tobacco use is to prevent its use by society's most vulnerable members. Many of you here today have already had to make a decision about whether or not you will try tobacco. The mayor would like to talk to you now about the importance of these kinds of choices. Mayor George Hartwell.
Thank you, Eva. Isn't Eva awesome? Let's give it up for Eva. You get to see her on television. Now here she is in person. How wonderful. Well, I always look forward to this event every year, and a couple reasons, I guess. First, because the art is incredible, and I think it just gets better and better every year since this started. You who have submitted posters here in the today are very, very talented. They're hiding behind the screen, I think.
Don't leave.
They are. They're up there. And you know, given the orientation here, isn't that south?
I don't know, I just do it Sandy.
Anyway,
Actually, I think it is south.
I think south, the way the museum angles here, it's kind of funny, but I think south is here. So I presume they're going to be up here on the stage afterwards, and you can come up and get your picture taken with your poster and have a chance to show it off to others who are here today. That's one reason why I love this event. The other is that it is an education, and it's an education for some of us older folks. And you are the teachers. What you've done and the posters that we've seen, and as they become displayed throughout the community, are teaching tools. Everybody knows somebody who smokes, I suspect, in this room. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's an aunt, maybe it's the man or woman who lives next door, down the street. You know someone who smokes. You have an opportunity to teach them. You've learned it yourself. You understand for yourself the impact of smoking, the health impact that it has. And now, through your art, you're able to inform and teach others. So I'm here to say congratulations to each and every one of you who have submitted something today. You're teachers, and each and every one of you is a winner for having done this. So thanks. I look forward to the awards, which are coming up shortly after. Eva, you're going to introduce the video? Okay,
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it. For those of us who remember our dear friend Jose Narezo was both an artist and a teacher in Grand Rapids Public Schools. As someone who was involved with the youth at GRPS on a daily basis, he tried to share his passion of the visual arts with his students. Just one of the ways he did this was to help us create a poster contest, and so made way for his students to publicly showcase their creative talents. We're going to see a brief video that he made shortly before he passed away in December of 2008. He will explain in words and in brushstrokes, the creative process of painting. Jose was always good at trying to get people to get their creative juices to go. And now, we're going to go with our long-awaited moment here, the presentation of the awards. Mr. Richard DeVos has donated his latest book. Hold up a copy here. 10 powerful phrases for powerful people for each of the winners, so you each get one of these books. They're going to be presented by the mayor. Mayor, I'll need you up here to help pass these out as they come up to get their awards. So we'll begin with the first honorable mentions to be presented by Dale Robertson, President and CEO of our own Grand Rapids Public Museum. Dale.
Thank you, Ava. Fellow award presenters, student winners, and family, it is indeed a pleasure to be here today to participate in this. I guess I could have probably used a poster about the dangers of running on ice in the wintertime. But it is indeed my pleasure to provide the awards for crushing tobacco in our community. And the first fourth honorable mention, the first award, which is the fourth honorable mention, how is that? Goes to a student in Mrs. Kluge's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 8th grade, Miguel Perez. Wait, I think he says a few words, right? You get to talk about you get to tell us about your artwork, which is right there. Don't hit rock bottom.
Hi, my name is Miguel Perez, and I'm an 8th grader at Crestwood Middle School. My poster's message is, don't hit rock bottom. To me, what this means is that once you start smoking, it can lead you to do other stuff, like hanging with the wrong crowd and addiction to drugs. The cigarette represents people in my poster. People who are falling from grace because of smoking and are hitting the lowest of the low. At rock bottom, you are smoking a couple of packs a day and wasting your hard-earned money to smoke cigarettes. I hope this poster convinces my peers to make good choices and not hit rock bottom. Thank you for your time.
And now for the third honorable mention, which goes to a student in Ms. Miller's class at Elger Middle School in the 8th grade, Zakwe Guyton. Did I say it, pronounce it correctly? There you go. All right. Congratulations. Say a few words about your art. Well, I think we'd all like to hear it. I'll stand right next to you. How's that? You come up here and we'll do it. We'll do it together. And it's right here, right behind you. It says, wow, it's 3D.
So I could just.
Yeah, you can just read that. Yep.
Good afternoon. My name is Zakwe Guyton. I'm in the 8th grade at Aldrin Middle School. Thank you all for coming here today. I'd like to thank the NICOTEAM judges, the Grand Rapids Art Museum, and Kendall Art College for this award. To work on a project like this is amazing, and it is a good way to tell people to stop smoking. Thank you for your time.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I know it's not easy to come up and talk in front of people. It took me a long time to get over my nerves, so congratulations. Good job. All right. Okay, we're going to move on. Now we're going to go to the first and second honorable mention will be presented by Andrea Walschlager, Public Relations Manager, Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park. Andrea? She is.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to be here. I will be presenting the Honorable Mention 2. That is a 1-year family membership at Meyer Gardens presented by Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park. This goes to a student in Mrs. Kluge's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 8th grade, and the winner is Meredith Whitmer.
Hello, my name is Meredith Whitmer. I'm in the 8th grade at Crestwood Middle School. My poster talks about not smoking from an environmental angle. People who smoke sometimes litter with their cigarette butts, but when it rains, they get washed into the sewer systems, which leads to the streams, rivers, and lakes. The fish living in those waterways could think the cigarette butts are food. Eating them would ultimately kill the fish. So if you don't really care about your health, maybe you'll decide to not smoking because of the environmental change. Thank you.
The honorable mention number 1 is a one-year family membership at Meyer Gardens donated by Frederick Meyer Gardens Sculpture Park. And this goes to a student in Mrs. Hartig's class at Forest Hills Northern in the 7th grade, Samantha Blair.
Hi, my name is Sammy Blair and I go to Northern Hills Middle School as a 7th grader. My piece is a representation of how your life can be taken away by smoking. I tried to communicate with others of how much hurting comes from the price of smoking. The hurting starts with the air you breathe in and spreads throughout the body because of the poisonous gas of carbon monoxide. It begins to suffocate your lungs and make it harder to breathe. The cigarettes are supposed to symbolize your life and how it is falling down, shriveling up, and dying. The fire is meant to be how you can only be hurt or burnt by the flames. Just think, what good is this doing for me? Seriously. I hope you enjoyed the art that I had fun creating. Thank you for your time.
Good job. Seriously, that was great.
Seriously.
She was good. Now, the 8th and 9th place awards will be presented by Vic Liptek, Dean at the Kendall College of Art and Design. Vic?
Hi, it's really great to see so many creative young people here, and I do hope we'll see you in the not very distant future at Kendall College of Art and Design. Could be in your future. The 9th place award is a youth art class donated by my own Kendall College of Art and Design. This goes to a student in Mrs. Itella's class at Valleywood Middle School in the 7th grade, and that is Adriana Perez.
Hello everyone, here today I'm Adriana Perez, and in my poster I wanted to show the effects tobacco had on someone's lifetime. The more you smoke, the shorter your future will become. So that is what I was trying to accomplish by having the cigarette burn away the word future. Slowly but surely, it will burn. Cigarette by cigarette, these little deadly time bombs will ruin the rare, bright future a smoker could have. Life is so rare as is, and smoking can make it more so, and I hope that my poster can help a smoker realize that and save their future. Also, I'm glad for at least getting this chance of being here with you today, so thank you, and remember, don't ruin yours.
The 8th place award is a youth art class donated by Kendall College of Art and Design. This goes to a student in Mr. Moglia's class at Central Middle School in the 8th grade, Amy Wang.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy Wang. If you couldn't tell, my whole poster is a metaphor. The iPhone in my poster represents life and mortality. The 20% low life shows that the person is almost out of time. And instead of the low battery sign, I used a cigarette to show what's killing you. I also wrote a saying at the bottom that says, there may be a charger for your phone, but there isn't one for your life. The meaning behind this is that once you get sucked into the vortex of smoking, it's really hard to get back out. I would like to emphasize the fact that smoking is really harmful and will hurt you in the long run. I think smoking is a matter that people don't take seriously enough, especially young adults. In all, I had an enjoyable time working on my poster, and this was a great opportunity to share my thoughts with you. Thank you.
The 7th place award will be presented by Dr. Jack O'Donnell, Director for Preclinical Curriculum, MSU College of Human Medicine.
Thank you, Eva. Students, so much talent, so much energy, so much interest in medical problems. You got to consider a career in one of the many medical fields. Recruiting. And it's more than I can name. I mean, the obvious fields of going to medical school, becoming a doctor, becoming a nurse, there's really so much more. And it'll be hard for me to list them all. Physician assistant, there's nurse practitioners, we need office assistants, office managers, but we also need medical illustrators. And at our wonderful Kendall School, you can attend school there and in cooperation with the medical school, become a medical illustrator. So take all this talent and start thinking about what it could possibly mean. And thank you. And so now the envelope contains, with my glasses on, the answer to the 7th place award is a digital camera donated by Meyer. It goes to a student, once again in Mr. Moglia's class at Central Middle School in the 8th grade, Molly Groni.
First of all, I want to thank the NICO team so much for this wonderful experience. I had a lot of fun working on my poster, and I'm super excited about being here. I'm Molly Groni from Central Middle School. Now, what does this poster mean to you? Oh, to me, the woman portrayed is asking if she's pretty, or furthermore stating whether that she is. It's kind of obvious, right? Maybe she is attractive, but in retrospect, she isn't. Smoking is awful for the body. It only takes time to ruin you inside and out. Wrinkles, failing lungs, bad breath, and many more side effects will make you undesirable. Do you know anyone who smokes? Family member or friends? How is the environment around them? Smelly, dirty, or uncomfortable? I would bet that the majority of you do know someone. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I just wanted to let you know that the people you know best and love best are risking their lives. I want you to set goals to help them quit, to be the one to inspire them. Be the one to stop them. It's best for them and yourself. One of the closest people to me quit years ago. That person is my mom, and now she is one of the most beautiful people I know today. But I want to ask one more question. Do you think smoking will make you #pretty? Thank you so much.
That was awesome. Our 6th place award will be presented by Teresa Weatherall-Neal, Superintendent of the Grand Rapids Public Schools. All right, come on up.
Good afternoon. This is always such an exciting day. I am not good, I'm not creative, so I'm not good with art, but I love to see the posters here. I want to congratulate not only the winners, but for the other students that didn't have an opportunity to come, that participated in this contest. I also want to take the time to thank the Grand Rapids Art Museum and for all of your teachers and parents that helped. This is a huge deal. Encourage your classmates not to smoke. I have a lot of my colleagues in the room, and we want to know if people are smoking in the schools. So we want you to tell. And that's not being a snitch. You need to go tell someone. And I get to announce the 6th place winner. And I have a digital camera. Wow, awesome. Donated by Meyer. And this goes to a student in Mr. Manglolia's class at Central Middle School in the 8th grade. And his name is, his or she, I'm not real sure, Jordan Wintridge. You hear, Jordan? It's a he. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Thank you. I'm going to step out of your way. Be careful.
Hi, my name is Jordan Wintrick, and I'm from the 8th grade from Forest Hill Central Middle School. My headline is Smoking Kills. I wanted to incorporate something that could be as deadly as a cigarette in my poster. So I drew a cigarette acting as a gun. The main audience is preteens and teens who might be tempted to try a cigarette. I think this poster would be impactful if it were displayed in middle and high schools. I know the use of a gun in my drawing is questionable, but is a powerful symbol that brings attention to the problem. In my research for this project, I learned that a majority of all smokers begin before they leave high school. Also, each day, 3,000 kids in the U.S. try their first cigarette, and addiction rates skyrocket after just a few smokes. Overall, smoking kills your appearance, your budget, your health, and I want other kids to know that they're too smart to start. Even though a gun can cause injury or death, a cigarette is just as bad. Thank you.
Our fifth place award will be presented by Daniel Beam, Superintendent, Forest Hills Public Schools. Come right on up. There you go.
Thank you very much. I'd first like to echo the superintendent from Grand Rapids, Ms. Neal's comments about thanking the sponsors in the Grand Rapids Art Museum and the mayor. Your presence here matters. It matters to this message. It matters to these budding young scholars. And truly, art is one of the highest forms of scholarship. So thank you to all of those who make this possible. A special thank you to our teachers who help inspire these budding young minds in so many different ways. From across the West Michigan area, we are blessed with phenomenal teachers. I heard one person say that actually in South Korea, they honor their military people who defend their nation, but they equally honor their teachers who help build their nation. And we need to do that as well. So thank you, teachers, for all that you do to build a great nation. And finally, to our students. I say thanks to our students for all that you do to inspire us as adults in the community. Picasso said the purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls. And you do that every day. I have the distinct pleasure of being around so many students all the time, and you do that with your art in so many different forms. So finally, I have the honor of announcing the fifth place award, a digital camera donated by Meyer. This goes to a student in Ms. Klug's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 6th grade, Adonis Vachon. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Adonis Vachon and I am a 6th grader from Crestwood Middle School. My poster is about the addiction of smoking. You'll notice that the car is a cigarette. Once you decide to join those who smoke, your ride takes a dangerous turn and your health may go off the cliff and land into the ashtray of addiction. My advice is to never start smoking because once you start, you can't stop. Thank you for letting me share my poster.
Congratulations.
Excellent. The fourth place award will be presented by Michael Zerhoff, Superintendent, Kentwood Public Schools.
Thank you. What an honor to be here to celebrate our students and all the hard work and our teachers who've done such a fine job getting them ready. Students, I want you to think about something just for a second. I will, in my own way, thank all our sponsors as well, but think about what you've seen today. You've seen the mayor here, government is here, universities, Michigan State, Kendall. So we've got the sciences, the arts, we see the media, we see superintendents, your parents. All that tells you is how proud we are of you, how excited we are that you would take on such an important topic. And also, as we always say, it's amazing what West Michigan does, doesn't it? What a wonderful place to live and be, to have all these groups come together to fight such a terrible thing. So I want you to think about that today, and it's how much we respect you and honor you for all the work you've done. So thank you. I have the privilege of awarding the fourth place digital camera from Myers. The award goes to a student in Mr. Moglia's class, again, Central Middle School, 7th grade, Brennan Hoover. Come on up, Brennan. Oh, that's too bad. All right.
Okay, third place will be presented by Brian Cloyd, VP of Global Corporate Relations at Steelcase. Brian.
Good afternoon. I'm so happy to be here on behalf of Steelcase. And you should know that all of our campuses at Steelcase throughout the United States are smoke-free. The third place award for best presentation is an iPod donated by Steelcase. This goes to a student in Miss Klug's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 6th grade, and the winner is Benjamin Mason.
My name is Benjamin Mason, and I'm a 6th grader at Crestwood Middle School. My grandma and grandpa smoked when I was little, so I'm here to tell everyone not to start smoking. Ask any one of my friends, and they'll tell you that I am not artistic. However, I do call myself a somewhat good mathematician. So when I got this assignment, I tried to make a slogan. The first slogan I thought of was too long, and I failed at drawing anything. So as usual, an epic fail. So I sat in art class watching the clock, waiting for the torture to end, and then it hit me. I thought of an equation. Yellow teeth times wrinkles equals smoking, divided by cancer equals death. On that pleasant note, I hope you get the message that the answer for this math problem is not to start smoking.
Do we have any ad agencies here or anything? I mean, it's like, this is great stuff. It is being recorded though, right? So, okay. Second place will be awarded by Kathy Nareso.
Wow, these are wonderful. I'm honored to announce the second place award for Best Message is an iPod donated by Steelcase, and this goes to a student in Miss Klug's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 8th grade, Selmir. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Samir, and I am an 8th grader at Crestwood Middle School. My poster is about how if you smoke, it shortens your life. The man in my poster is holding onto a cigarette smoking a cigarette while holding onto a cliff. The more he smokes, the shorter the cigarette gets, and the faster you'll fall. This is to show how the more you smoke, the faster you fall down the cliff of life. Thank you for listening to my speech and giving me the opportunity to show you my poster.
Yeah, I get it. Nice. And now, we got any drum rolls around here? The Jose Nareso First Prize Award will be presented by none other, our very own, the Mayor of City of Grand Rapids, Mr. George Hartwell.
All right, the moment you've been waiting for, the Jose Nareso First Place Award for Best Overall Poster. And we have an iPad donated by the Richard and Helen DeVos Foundation. This award goes to a student in Ms. Klug's class at Crestwood Middle School in the 8th grade. And it is, where's that drum roll again? Amanda Nguyen.
Good afternoon. I'm Amanda Nguyen, a student from Crestwood Middle School, and I would like to thank you for the opportunity to present my poster. My poster focuses on the concept, "Don't blow your money away." It shows a young woman in modern society exhaling a smoke cloud, along with dollar upon dollar within it. Remember, smoking is a quick way to lose your money. If you gathered up all of your money spent on smoking over the years, you could buy a new car. So the next time you decide to purchase that pack of cigarettes, don't forget that you're not only blowing away your health, but also your money.
Great job, everybody, on your speeches, too. I have to commend you. Very good. So at this time, we would appreciate it if all the winners could please come up to the stage and stand next to your poster. We'll have the mayor there with you so we can take some pictures. And again, thank everybody else. There are refreshments outside, and I believe what we were saying is behind this wall are all of the other posters that were in the contest. So these are the winners, but all the posters are here today. So they're outside, and that is the south wall. No, that is, never mind. It's just on the other side of that wall. But congratulations to all our winners. Give them a round of applause. Come on up here for your picture. Thank you.